Today is a big day in the hearts of home cooks everywhere. It's the day Martha Stewart turns 80. Since the 70s, she has gifted the world with her reliable recipes, genius cooking hacks, creative decorating hacks, and overall domestic dominance. Iced tea with orange and lemon slices is one of my favorite summer drinks, said Stewart. It's refreshingly citrusy and so invigorating. Green juice drenches your body in plant nutrients, and the benefits are endless. Stewart said it helps with glowing skin, increased energy, and strengthening the immune system. When Stewart is feeling run down, she starts her morning with this tea. Ginger is known for its many health benefits, plus it helps soothe sore throats, strengthens immunity, and, perhaps most importantly, relieves stress. This fizzy alcohol-free spritzer is slightly bitter, a touch sweet, and perfect for sipping on a hot summer day. Nothing warms you from the inside out quite like a cup of rich, creamy hot cocoa on a chilly day. This perfectly chocolatey recipe is one of Stewart's favorites. Other greens work well in this recipe, too. Spinach, mustard greens, Swiss chard, collards, beet greens, and turnip greens each contribute their distinctive flavor, all with slightly different results. To avoid a watery salad, the cucumber should be added to this fresh slow red before serving. Peel, seed, and cut them, then keep them in a separate container until ready to serve. The result is a refreshingly tangy, not too heavy coleslaw. It doesn't get any easier than this. Prep Stewart's insanely tasty, 3-ingredient blistered padron peppers with sea salt as an appetizer, hors d'oeuvres, side dish, or snack. This delicious recipe for mashed potatoes enriched with cream cheese was passed down to her by her mother, and now, Stewart is passing it on to us. Grown-ups and kids alike will love this spin on the traditional ranch dip. Use it for crudite, crunchy chips, or as a spread on sandwiches. Thin it with a little water and it also dresses a salad. Lemon zest and brandy bring this thick French toast major brightness.
Drenching the bread in egg batter and rotating it in the pan creates a tender yet crisp texture, which holds up when you keep finished batches in a warmed oven. Despite their name, Stewart said, soft-boiled eggs shouldn't be boiled throughout the cooking process. Rather, bring them to a boil and then immediately remove from heat. This cooks the eggs more gently, resulting in a perfectly soft egg. Make the most of late summer squash and tomatoes with Stewart's savory tart. It's the perfect brunch dish but can be enjoyed during any meal of the day. Salmon is a wonderful fish to cook on the grill because it is less delicate than other varieties and won't fall apart. Pair the grilled fish with sweet snap peas and hearty potatoes for a healthy and satiating salad that doesn't feel redundant. It doesn't have to be Thanksgiving to indulge in a gorgeous roast turkey. This recipe yields a plump and regal bird with crisp, golden brown skin and an aroma to match. A flavorful marinade infuses these Korean-style short ribs with an irresistible blend of sweet and sour flavors. Serving the tender meat in crisp lettuce cups with crunchy veggies ensures that every bite is satisfying and delicious. It's a clam bake that can be done on the stove any night of the week. Adding the ingredients in the right order is the secret to this recipe's success. The ones that take longest to cook go in first. The optional layer of seaweed imparts a salty ocean essence and keeps the potatoes off the bottom of the pot. There are plenty of stories about how the Sloppy Joe got its name from a Cuban bar, from a diner in Sioux City, Iowa. Stewart's version of the all-American favorite dispenses with the usual ketchup or chili sauce in favor of crushed tomatoes, chili powder, and maple syrup. Just don't forget the napkins. I love this grilled chicken recipe because it is simple to prepare, cook and serve, said Stewart. The herbaceous and full-flavored dressing really brightens up the dish. Stewart's absolute ideal sandwich is a simple but decadent combo of Iberian ham, mozzarella, and her secret sauce, red pepper mayo.
We call it the Martha. Of all the different stocks Stewart has made in the pressure cooker, ham stock was the most surprising, in a delightful way. It's hugely versatile, and she especially loved it as the base for this earthy mushroom ramen with scallions, zesty lime, and bitter greens. You can't go wrong with this classic version of buffalo chicken wings. They're a crowd-pleasing dish for any get-together and especially great for a party. Stewart certainly knows her way around the kitchen gadget, and she truly masters this southwestern stew made effortlessly in the slow cooker. It's perfect for cool nights or summer festivities with a side of cornbread or tortilla chips. This summery sandwich is best served immediately when the flaky white fish is hot from the fryer. Topped with Stewart's homemade tartar sauce, it'll be the star of any fish fry. Ward off vampires but welcome guests with this 20 cloves of garlic chicken. A riff on the French bistro classic, Stewart actually cut the garlic in half. But the slow cooker's ability to intensify flavor and moisture perfects the chicken's lemony, garlic profile for a bright, elegant dish. Many slow cooker recipes with similar names simply call for a bottle of barbecue sauce tossed with chicken pieces. This recipe teaches you how easy it is to develop much better, fresher tasting barbecue flavor from scratch, with just a few pantry staples. A wild streak runs through this dessert beneath a coating of rich chocolate frosting. Cut a slice and reveal zebra-like stripes of vanilla and chocolate cake. It's a surprisingly easy trick to pull off. Simply alternate spoonfuls of batter in the center of the pan and create concentric rings. Adding Chinese 5-spice powder to the filling may seem unorthodox in this classic fall pot, but 2 of its components can already be found in standard pumpkin pie spice. The dramatic crust is delightfully easy to create and will please absolutely everybody. Lemon and meringue make one of the all-time great culinary duos. Here, they're whipped up into a light azaire cake.
A Swiss meringue frosting is piped on and then toasted for a golden hue, to highlight its sensuous curves. Crunchy, chewy, savory, and sweet, these addictive cookies satisfy every last corner of your palate. The butter pecans and salty chips really bring it all together in this unique treat. These homemade cups taste just like the beloved classic confection. Velvety chocolate enrobes creamy peanut butter in a perfectly sized 2-bite treat. Extremely moist with sticky notes of the tropical season, this decadent and fruit-filled confection will be a repeat for anyone who's a fan of pineapple or cake. Horizontal slices of rich brownie cake make dramatic stripes in this striking frozen dessert, which features all the fixings of an old-fashioned sundae and then some. 2 kinds of ice cream, vanilla and strawberry, are used as the fillings, along with crunchy peanut butter and crushed raspberries. Ditch old-fashioned oatmeal for another grain with these farro flour-based cookies loaded with chocolate chunks. They're crunchy, chewy, and sweet just the way a cookie should be. Think of these beautiful cookies as many blooming versions of the classic Windsor tart. They boast the same mouth-watering combination of buttery hazelnuts and fruity jam, just in a smaller package.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe